What's going on, guys? And in today's video, I'm briefly going to go over what Dogecoin is, transition into Bitcoin, and why you guys should not be buying into the Dogecoin hype. I'm going to show you some of my Bitcoin charts and where I see Bitcoin going in the month of February. Kiki coin, come here. But here's my little cat looking at, you shouldn't buy Dogecoin, you should buy Kiki coin because I'm a cat and dogs aren't the best. All right, Kiki. Anyways, guys, let's get into it, and I'm going to go to CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap.com is where I can see the total market cap of all crypto, and right now we're sitting at 1.21 trillion. So it's a pretty pivotal level. I'll show you guys that in a bit, but this is where I can see all the top coins. You can see Bitcoin is number one. Ignore that number 0. I don't know why that's still on here. However, when you scroll down, there's a coin called Dogecoin, and I see it's ranked number 12, which is just mind-blowing to me. So when I click Dogecoin, it's sitting at a little under 5 cents right now. You can see there's over 128 billion of these coins, and when you scroll down a bit, you open the About, and I was just reading this. Now, what is Dogecoin? Well, Dogecoin differs from Bitcoin that uses proof of work, where basically you can mine as much as you want of Dogecoin. So this is what really stood out to me when I was reading this. Basically what it was saying, Dogecoin is based on a popular Doge internet meme that features a Shiba Inu on its logo. So it's a meme coin. People are saying, let's get it to $1. But before you do that, know what you're buying. And when you see here, it says the altcoin has a block time of 1 minute and the total supply is uncapped, meaning there is no limit to the number of Dogecoins that can be mined. Why would you buy an asset that's no different than our US dollar? That makes no sense to me. The reason why we're getting off a fiat system is because we have central bankers that print into oblivion. Just take a look at our national debt. It's consistently climbing, almost $28 trillion. We have a 1.9 stimulus deal coming up here very soon. More money into the consumer's pocket. But people saying, just buy Dogecoin, buy Dogecoin. So before you run to your Robinhood app and you go up to the crypto section and buy Dogecoin, why are you even on Robinhood? I lost a lot of credit for Robinhood when they banned GameStop. You should be able to buy and sell any stock you choose. It doesn't matter about the risk. The risk one takes is when you put money on your account. It's no different than sports betting or gambling on the lottery. So who's to say you can't buy this, you can't sell this, which that really turned me off, and it made me pull a lot of my money off my TD account and into Bitcoin, which we'll zoom out and we take a look at Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is flying. We broke $40,000, and you scroll down. I'm taking a Bitcoin class. Well, it's actually blockchain and money taught by MIT, and this class is blowing my mind. It's teaching me more about the blockchain and how it works behind the scenes. But when we look at Bitcoin, we can see it was created in 2008 by an anonymous person. I've talked about this, but what makes Bitcoin special is that its total supply is limited to 21 million coins. It's not like Dogecoin, there's an infinite supply. Bitcoin, there's 21 million, and I would say there's about 4 million coins that are lost. So 17 million coins, 7.6 billion people on this planet. Do the math. There's not enough for everyone to own a full coin. Now, don't be discouraged. You don't need to even own a full coin. Remember, I showed you this distribution. You don't need much to be high up on the pedestal. So 0.01 to 0.1, that makes you better than 75% of the people. So having some money in Bitcoin is better than having no money in Bitcoin. So people think it's just funny money, but what is our fiat currency, the dollar? It's no different. We're printing the dollar at rates we've never seen before with a monetary expansion of over 15%, meaning if you're not making 15% on an asset, you're losing purchasing power. So holding cash is hurting you for your future. So why would you park your money in cash? And people think Bitcoin gets riskier the higher it gets. It's actually the opposite. It becomes safer the more and more money piles into it. And going back to CoinMarketCap, you can see Bitcoin has $750 billion in it. There's still some publicly traded companies that are more. Look, Facebook, Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, Google are big 5 plus Tesla. These guys are huge. And to be honest, I think Bitcoin should be worth 10 times more than Google, which is $1.4 trillion. So you're looking at around $14 trillion Bitcoin could get to. And if we saw that, you're looking north of $600,000 a coin. So yeah, these 40,000 levels seem high now. But what happens when that happens? I could have gotten it cheap at 40,000. It seemed like very high at the time, but don't look at that right now. Any extra money you have that you want to put to saving, move that money and put some into Bitcoin. Use Cash App and buy a ledger. I've had videos of these in my Bitcoin playlist if you're interested on that. But let's move on and take a look at some of my charts. I'm going to start with the total market cap. This measures the total market cap of the entire space. We zoom out a bit. You can see this 1.61 Fibonacci at 1.226 trillion or 1,226 billion. We're on the verge of breaking out here, guys. And if this level gets breached, it's on to the races. I don't see the next level. Let's see. Let's put a Fibonacci. For the next level, we'll go to the 2. You're looking at 1.5. And then we look at, I like the 0.61 levels Fibonacci, so the 2.61. You're looking at close to $2 trillion space. So if Bitcoin maintains a 60% dominance, you're looking at $1.2 trillion a coin, which is north of 55,000 a coin. Absolutely insane. Now, I've been calling the move in Bitcoin, and I don't truly believe in technical analysis when it comes to Bitcoin because it's just such a unique asset. But I was saying to people, look for February 2nd, February 3rd for a big explosive move, up or down. And what happened? Right there at the crossover, February 2nd, we exploded off of 33, and we're 7,000 points higher now. The next crossover I'm seeing on my charts is tomorrow, the 7th. We're having another crossover, and as well as the 12th. So these are two big dates that I see, at least in the Coinbase chart. When I look at the Bitstamp chart, it's screaming to me February 23rd is another big level. So how high can we go? Well, if we can get past this high that we put back in early January, we could be looking at 52,000 before you know it. So yeah, if you wait for the pullback, if you say this is FOMO, I'm going to wait for a pullback. What if that pullback never happens? We just had Michael Saylor's conference called Bitcoin for Corporations, and what he did was teach a lot of these companies how to move your cash stack on your balance sheet and move it into Bitcoin as a reserve. So if more and more people in the next 2 to 3 months start to do this, we're going to see an avalanche of money come into this space. And you're noticing today Ethereum is pulling back. The 61% Fibonacci at 0.04291 Bitcoin is a big pivotal level, and we're coming back down. So I was noticing over the past week or so, all these alts have been zooming. You see Ripple's killing it, DOT, Cardano, Binance Coin, Litecoin. They were all appreciating in terms of US denomination in billions of dollars. Now, what's happening is we're going to see these alts roll back into Bitcoin, pushing it higher. And then you add on institutional money coming into the space. This is something that's unique, we've never seen before, and I truly believe in Bitcoin, and I think it's going to continue to climb and prove everybody wrong. It's just hard to say we reach this level by this date. It's just too hard to predict, but what I've noticed through my charts, these crossovers have been very accurate in terms of predicting volatility, up or down. It doesn't tell me which direction, but when you take a Fibonacci and a pitchfork, that's what I call a crossover. And Fibonacci's, we see them everywhere in nature, in the universe, in charts, in patterns. You name it, Fibonacci sequence is in a lot of aspects of life. So using that as well as pitchforks, I personally have noticed calling some pretty impressive dates. Now, this just looks mean, and we look at it on a monthly, and it just looks, let's take away all this hoopla right here, and just take a look at this chart. It's just mind-blowing how Bitcoin does these sharp moves beautifully. It's like, how much higher are we going to go? You know, what if we go to 200 and then come back down to, 50, 60 and then back up higher? It's amazing asset. And I try to tell all my friends and family, you need to own a piece of this pie. This is something we haven't seen before. We're printing like crazy, and a lot changed in March of 2020. We are printing at rates we never seen before. We've had our Federal Reserve come out and say, we have an infinite amount of cash, similar to Dogecoin. Why would you buy an asset that can be printed unlimited times? It makes no sense. Use your money that you earn and store it in something that can hold its value. Bitcoin might seem volatile, but it depends on your time frame. If you zoom into Bitcoin by the minute, yeah, that's volatile. If you zoom out to 4 years, it's not as volatile. It actually looks very good in terms of appreciation. Now, here's another chart I've been looking at, and this is gold to Bitcoin, meaning how much does 1 ounce of gold get you? and this number is just falling. I actually own some gold, and I was a big gold guy, and I've slowly sold some of my gold into Bitcoin because I just see this falling a lot more. Now, this chart is a little bit better. This chart will show you the ounce of gold, put on a daily. This chart right here will show you how much 1 Bitcoin gets you in terms of an ounce of gold. Right now, 1 Bitcoin is getting you 22 ounces. And if we break this 23.6, this could potentially just erupt to 36 ounces of gold. So why sit in a dying asset that was a great store of value historically, but times change, technology gets better, and Bitcoin is just that. Just look at this chart. It's falling through a rock here, and it just kills me because I own some of this gold, and I want to sell it, and I want to move it all into Bitcoin because I don't think Bitcoin is slowing down. I think it's going to continue to rocket, and I think the saying, oh, it could go to zero, I think that's long gone. We might have some wild swings, but buy the dips, even buy the rips. On Cash App, I have it set up where I buy $20 a day. It auto buys. So all the hard work you do when you earn your US dollars, why not save that money and put it into an asset that will be higher in a year, that will be higher in 2 years? $20 today is $20 in the future, but $20 in Bitcoin could be $50 or $60 in Bitcoin. You get the idea. How much you put in is what you're willing to do, but we still need dollars on a day-to-day activity. You need dollars to pay bills. You need dollars to go to the grocery. So don't go all in, but any money that you want to save for your future, consider buying some Bitcoin and storing it. If it falls 5,000, buy some more. If it falls more, buy some more. Scale into it. Dollar cost averaging is a great way to get into this space and have some skin in the game. Otherwise, you're going to be sick to your stomach when you see this thing running to 6 digits at $100,000 a coin and going to yourself, I could have got in at 40,000. I could have got in at 50,000. I'm going to wait for a pullback. I'm going to wait. It's going to pull back, and it just keeps ripping higher. We're at 40.4K right now, up $2,000. It's just impressive. We're seeing Ripple sell off hard and Ethereum sell off. So there's my charts. Those are some of my dates I'm looking at tomorrow, the 12th and the 23rd. This was a more of a broadened video, not just solely on my charts, because I was thinking nobody cares about charts when it comes to Bitcoin. Yeah, they're interesting to watch, but the charts aren't your Bible. They're just a roadmap of where it could go. But I have found very high probability rates of predicting moves. Like here's another crossover. It's 2 of them actually. This is one on gold, and it's showing as well the 21st. So February 21st, 22nd, 23rd window is going to be a big date. Just by looking at these charts is what my charts are telling me by quickly glancing. But I'll do more Bitcoin videos. I'm very passionate about talking about Bitcoin. I love to educate people on it, and people think I'm crazy at how much I'm buying, but it's like it's up more. It was like around 29.30 I was buying it, and they're like, Tino, you're crazy. What are you doing? Why do you keep buying? I'm like, I'm going to keep buying. I'm not going to stop buying because I just see this thing getting higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. How much should we pull back? I don't know, but I think 20K is long gone, and I think 30K is a solid floor going forward. And if we broke the 30, I can't see us getting lower than 25, 26, and that's largely due onto this chart. Where is it? The chart right here, this red median line, I can't see us breaking that, let alone now the 32. We're just ripping higher. The more and more companies want to put their money into Bitcoin. Like look at MicroStrategy. I'll type it in, MSTR. MicroStrategy is owned by Michael Saylor. And ever since they bought Bitcoin, this stock just erupted. They added Bitcoin onto their balance sheet, and we're sitting at $800 a share. And it's not slowing down. They own over 70,000 Bitcoin. You add Bitcoin to your balance sheet, look how it pays off. More and more companies start doing this. Get ready because Bitcoin is going to fly. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've watched the whole video, hit the thumbs up button. It really means a lot when you guys show some support. And if you're watching me for the first time, I do daily stock market breakdowns Monday through Friday. As well, I'm trying to do more Bitcoin videos, crypto videos for the most part. But Bitcoin is the only crypto that I will endorse. I don't like altcoins, and I think Bitcoin is going to suck up a lot of the value in these altcoins because a lot of them are overvalued and they're not really proven themselves. Bitcoin has been around for over 12 years. It hasn't been hacked. It hasn't stopped working the network. It's something that is a beast, and it's going to revolutionize the world of finance. On that note, guys, have a great day. I will see you on Monday. Take care. Peace.